Just waiting on a few people to come on in. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Got a nice little ramp into Costco here. Let's look at that other one that's coming up. Mountain's coming up after ours as well. So all right. Everybody hear me all right? So Costco, we're looking for a big spike in online sales, and people have been shopping there obviously with their mask on all this time. But they're going to be reporting. Every company does their quarters differently. Typically, it's January, February, March. That's first quarter. April, May, June, second. July, August, September, third quarter, and then October, November, December, the fourth quarter. But some fiscal years of different companies, they do it a little differently. So this is going to be actually their fiscal fourth quarter earnings. But Wall Street expects Costco earnings per share. Let's bring this on over here so we can take a look here. So Wall Street expects Costco earnings per share to rise 6% to $2.85 a share. So they're seeing membership jump 10%, and that's revenue just from the membership of $54.2 billion. So, they've already released their monthly quarterly sales data, but that was for prior. So this is what we're looking at here. Of course, they have a chart here, but I have my own chart. I just kind of want to go over and see what everybody's looking at. I have a 360 call, so I'm looking for this thing to bump back up above 360 here after the close. Whether it will, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. But I kind of like it's put in this consolidation. Let me switch there, back to the daily. Actually, let's go back there to the monthly chart if we can here. Let's look at the monthly real quick. We take a look at the monthly chart. We're putting in a doji here, this candle right here. So that's for the whole month of September. That's where we got another week left. But as you know, the whole market's kind of sold off ever since September 2nd. The last 3 weeks, markets just took a sell-off. So I don't take too much into that doji candle. But the high was 363.67. I didn't mark it out exactly. 363.67. So that's the all-time high right there. So that's what we want to hit. But we'll go back to the daily when I was talking about the consolidation. Right before the market took the dump, we were putting in a consolidation, and then we made this ramp up here. All right, made this nice ramp. Oh, wrong tool. Come on, right here. All right, and we basically printed new all-time highs, and then the market took the dump, and we're still consolidating. Now, if you look here, back on the 13th of July, Costco, the 20 moving average, crossed over the 50, all right, which is a bullish signal. Consolidated sideways, made next move up. Consolidated sideways, started ramping. Again, another move up. And now we're in this chop. The market's kind of taking a dump. We're in this chop. But, today, if you look at this, we're bouncing right off the 50-day moving average, which is bullish. And, anything over 350, the next stop will be 355 and onwards up to the 360s. So that's what I'm looking at. Now, I'm going to look over the chat. What's going on? Hey, Gary. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Long time no see. Gary. Oh, man. What is going on, Gary? What is the word, man? Yeah, man, I saw that, brother. Yeah, they're partnering with Tesla on the Ring deal, the Car Connect. Let's see. Oh, Gary, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. You see you on stream last sub there, old Gary. Down there in Miami. What's cooking, man? Is it hot down there? You and G still doing your thing, man? How about Tesla, man? I sold one of my Tesla shares today. Yeah, I think I sold it at 384. Is exactly where I sold it at. And that's all right. Now we're back up. So I still got quite a few. I'm all right. So what's everybody else's position on Costco? Kind of. All right. Well, you can email me. We can talk more on the side, man. All right. So let's go back to the Costco where we were here. There we are. All right. Obviously, Costco's a very good company, been around, and they pay dividends. Sometimes during earnings, they also announce a special dividend. I've seen them announce a $2 per share dividend. I don't know who owns shares, who owns the options, but very, very good company. So as you can see, we can kind of use this chart that's on the screen. Maybe it's a little more clear to see than mine, but since it's on here, we'll take a look at it. Again, I like this ramp, this kind of this bear flag we've put in over the last month with the market being down. We are holding this 340 area, 340, 338 zone because resistance and supports aren't set in stone, but it's kind of an area, a supply zone, I call it. So I like it. I'm looking for good things, and we're making a nice move here. I mean, up to 346 now. So with that being said, let's go back over here. So let's look at the Costco coronavirus trends and what they say. So obviously, Costco is one of the first stores to enact a mask mandate policy, but people didn't seem to mind. I remember it was about 10 minutes. I stood in the pouring rain with the mask on. Well, I didn't have it on outside, but when I went up to the door, but I waited 10 minutes to get inside the store, and it was pouring rain, and there was probably 100 other people in line behind me. And this was like early March, or maybe mid to late March, kind of when they started that. And but that speaks to the type of consumer and people that go to Costco. You used to have they make a little bit more money, have a little bit more discretionable income to spend, and they like the quality. Costco doesn't always have the cheapest products, but they have the best experience, and that's why everybody goes there. And I think they're going to have another great earnings report. I actually ordered some stuff off of Costco a few weeks ago. I forgot. I think I got paper plates or something, and a couple other things, because I just didn't want to deal with the store. Now I paid a few dollars more, and then a $3 delivery fee. They used to be free, but now they're charging. But it's $3. I think no matter how much you get, it's only $3. So I like that. The thing is, when you order $3 worth of stuff and it's $3, hey. Obviously, it's saying here gasoline volumes fell during the quarter, which not as many people are driving. Usually, summer's a big driving season, so that's to be expected. And obviously, gas prices are going up as OPEC tightens supply up. But yeah, I'm really digging Costco. Looking forward to it. I want to see what everybody else's thoughts were. Who owns what? What's everyone else's opinion on Costco this afternoon? I think there will be too. Yeah, BJ, nice sympathy play. Definitely like them. BJ's wholesale. Obviously, what's that other one? You got BJ, you got Costco. There's another one. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. Somebody help me out here. Oh, Unity, nice ramp there. 76 now up to 83. Did you catch some of that there? Yeah. Mark, time to trade. See, I just want to talk about Costco and, like keep repeating the same things, but, go live and talk about some other earnings. Mountain, MTN. the ski resort Vail. Yeah, they've rebounded obviously off the lows, 140 back up here to getting close to where they were up here around 247. But I don't know, did anybody go skiing this winter? It was cold, that's for sure. But with all the coronavirus, I'm not sure how they're going to look. But they can put in a big move on earnings. If I was bullish, I'd take a look at the 240 calls on the upside, and bearish right down here to the red line, which is the 200. I'd take a look at the 200 puts on the downside. See, kind of in this channel right here, and again they do a great earnings report, blow it out 260 or up towards 260, 250. It's not out of the question. Not so good. They can put in a move down here towards the 200s. Not out of the question as well. Yeah, I mean, Sam's Club, Walmart, yeah, Gary. I mean, but I'm saying like a pure play. Like, isn't there another one besides BJ's Wholesale? I was saying. I thought there was another one. Yeah, I've been waiting on Costco to report for a while. The 390. I mean, expiring tomorrow. The 390 expiring tomorrow. Let's look. Are we talking maybe going out a week? 390. It's 50 cents, and it's expiring tomorrow. So that theta decay is $1.26 versus your delta of 0.05. You see? Let's look here. So your delta is 0.05. Your theta is minus $1.26. I don't know about that one. I mean, and it would have to absolutely get very close to that, since it's expiring tomorrow, for you to make some money on it. That's the only thing. The 360 is the one I have. I just got one. Or 250 right now. Stock's trading, of course, they're high, so stock's trading at 346 right now. Looking at the chain here. Why is that so high on that side? 445. Let's see where a lot of the volume is. Okay, 355 is a lot of volume. More volume open interest on the 357s, 50s. 360s about even. 362s a little below. 365's up. Somebody wants to take a chance up here. They're not really going too far out here. 380s. Man, I don't know. 390s almost 3 times volume versus open interest. I mean, I just, for them to move from 346 to 390, it would just have to be an absolute blowout. And maybe, okay, you get it at 50, and tomorrow morning you get, it goes to 360, 365, 370, I don't know. So you might get a quick pop on a premium up to 60 or something, for example, but it's going to be shortly. You're going to have to have your order out there and ready to go, because that premium is going to decay quickly with that theta and expiring tomorrow. And of course, the gamma is your delta of the delta, which is not really coming in place since it's expiring tomorrow. I appreciate everybody being here. If you haven't, click the like button and hit subscribe, and be notified when I go live next time or upload new content. I've been trying to go live a little bit more here lately. There's been a lot of things going on here in my life, but we're doing all right. We're hanging in there. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, be huge YOLO. An old SPI from yesterday. Back to 1529. All right, let's look and see what else we got. Again, those are the two I'm going to pay attention to. Is Costco and MTN after the bell. BlackBerry is actually reporting FDS. That was before. After. All right, let's go to tomorrow. GLBS. All right, let's go next week, Monday. UNFI. All right, this company, UNFI, United Natural Foods, they cater to the restaurants and the food service industry, schools, etc., big institutions. Their main competitor is Cisco, SYY. You look at the daily here. Of course, it dropped a little bit from what, $8, 7 something to 6. And then it, popped all the way back up to 12, and then went on made this monster move here that hasn't been seen since back in 2018 on UNFI. Again, I'm looking at other earnings that are coming up. So they're reporting on Monday. Again, I don't have an edge or anything in particular on UNFI. Let's look at Cisco, their main competitor, SYY, not Cisco, the network router maker, which is CSCO. Okay. Cisco. All right, now isn't this great? Cisco's actually done the opposite. Look at this. So there's before the pandemic, boom, stock drops, comes back. All right, but how's it made it back to the pre-levels, the pre-pandemic levels up there at 85? UNFI, however, we had the little drop from here, right? About 8, dropped down there to 5, 6, whatever it was, close to there. And then you popped from 5, you pulled almost a triple up to 12. You held the 20 and then just ramped, and then now it went up to 22. I don't know if some of this is priced in. Let's take a look at this news article here. Let's see what it says. Likely to post an increase in the top and bottom line when it reports fourth quarter fiscal results September 28th, 65 cents a share, an increase of 47% from a year ago. Okay, so they're saying year over year from this quarter last year, almost a 50% increase is what analysts are expecting. You look at the stock though, when's the last time they reported? Why it's not showing that up on here? Why is it not showing up? Hold on a minute. Status. Supposed to show when the earnings were last time. I just got a new computer, so that's why I have to go and do this. I thought I had all this splits earnings, right? Why it's checked? Why isn't it showing on here? That's weird. All right, let's pull up another stock. Any stock, Facebook. They don't have its earnings on here either. I don't know. I'll have to restart it later. I ain't gonna do it now. Anyway, what I was saying on UNFI is just made this monster move, and is that 50% increase that they're expecting priced in the stock. All right, if you look at the daily chart. Starting to pay the 250 share growth of 20%, revenues of $25 billion. Higher consumer demand from coronavirus-led pantry loading of essential items. So, UNFI, I wasn't aware, and maybe they do deliver to homes. I guess if you ordered enough, they're not going to come out and bring you a pack of hamburger that costs $10 and make a delivery for that. You'd have to order a substantial amount of food, but maybe they would make home deliveries, and that's what's increasing their sales. Super Value, which is a grocery store, been yielding. So the first 4 weeks quarter, they were up 11%. Wow. That could be one to keep an eye on. So we can take a look at some upside calls on those. Yeah, thanks, Gary. Yeah, ER was 610 on Costco. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up on my damn chart. I paid all this money for it. Gas that was crazy. You don't want to know, man. I'm sorry, I just over there reading the chat. I was looking right here on my main screen at stuff. Yeah, I had it at 475 yesterday, man. 475. I'm not kidding. I had it at 475. This thing went up, and I kind of did that at the end of the day with that line. I was waiting for the top. 4,344%. Over 4,300% return in one day. Go to your bank and tell them, hey, I'm going to give you $100. I'm going to go grab some lunch. I'll be back in an hour. And when I get back, I want that $100. I want you to give me back 4,300. They'll look at you like a monkey doing a math problem. Oh, UNFI 610. Oh, okay. Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna look at some upside options on this, and eventually we'll have a vaccine, and people will take it. Hopefully, people get better. We can, whether you want to take the vaccine or not, that's your choice. But there'll be a way for people not to have to worry so much about this. I mean, it's just scaring people just crazy. It's unbelievable, man. 24. Near term would be 21. Let's take a look. Wait, where were we? I'll even open up another one there. All right, Costco. We could do UNFI. So let's look. $30's way out. That's just a short term for the next area, but you kind of look right here at the 22 area. You can see you have a lot of action around the 22, right? Let's look here. All right, here. You got here, there, there. So you look at all that price action around the 22, and you say to yourself, well, if it got back up to 22, would it reject this time? It's trying to kind of form a inverse head and shoulder here, but I'm not seeing anything that would derail or prevent me from a good risk reward to possibly getting on those calls. So they expire in October, earnings on Monday, so that gives you about 3 weeks of time for that call to work for the 2250s. Now, if you want to go in the money, stock's at 18, so it's going to cost you $2.18. So you really only have 50 cents of it intrinsic value, and then the other $1.65 is out of the $1.68, I should say, is extrinsic. So you're paying a high premium because of the upcoming earnings, and obviously with the high premium, option market makers and buyers and sellers are anticipating a higher run on UNFI. The 2250s don't look all that bad for 60 cents, but again, that was 610, you said, right, on the earnings? 610. Yeah, 610, you said. So they dumped. So it went from 23 down to 15 in a couple days. So yeah, I wouldn't. I look at the 2250s myself. That's what me personally, what I would do. All right, let's look at some more earnings coming up. And this is Monday. I mean, there's other ones. I'm just looking at like some top names. Again, we're getting our earnings season all over again here next month, middle of October. So this is kind of the tail end of this quarter. THO, Thermo Fisher. Or excuse me, Thor, not Thermo Fisher's TMO. This is an RV company, I believe, right? Let me double check. THO's RV, I believe. Same, make recreation vehicles like Camping World and yeah, RVs, parts, and accessories. And they just got an upgrade to buy or maintain by Truist. Another upgrade to market perform to outperform. I just saw something the other day where you can rent people that own RVs. You can rent them out through this website and whatever. And it's all like some people are making $400 or $500 a day. I'm like, they're paying $400 or $500 a day to rent your RV. That's pretty crazy. I mean, if I had one, and I wasn't using it. As long as you got good insurance, hey, rent for $400 a day, $500 a day. Take it for a week. You'd have that thing paid off in a couple months. So another earnings coming up. UNFI, we already talked about that. Cena, Weibo. Micron in the chip space. Now, of course, NVIDIA is the leader. Micron's been consolidating straight sideways for the better part of the last 4 or 5 months. I mean, you've had these kind of real spikes up there, but most of the area here has been right there, right? And of course, it's real choppy. We've got a confluence here. Of course, the 20 is way down over here, but we're sitting right on the 200, and it's being respected as you take a closer look at it. $49.45 right now. Stock's at $50, $50.02. If I was looking at this for a long-term play, or to, regardless of the earnings, I don't know. This one, I try to stay away from it because you can be up 20 points on it, and the next, or 10 points the next day, you're down 5 on it. And of course, you can say that about NVIDIA as well. But I think NVIDIA is more of you can kind of measure the moves a little bit more, in my opinion, versus MU. I'm going to steer clear of MU going into earnings. Another one, this is Tuesday the 29th, is MKC, McCormick the Spice Company. Everybody's been cooking at home, staying home, using more spices, making their own meals instead of eating out as much. Stock dropped, obviously, before the COVID. 173 dropped to 115. Pushed all the way to the 210s. Sitting at 191. Having a great day today. I like it. I'm anticipating them to have a good quarter. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball. But just thinking, the trends that's been going on for the last 6 months with what's going on in the market. Anybody have any McCormick? Take a look. So they just won ex-dividend. They declared a 62-cent quarterly dividend that was payable on October 19th, so you still got a couple weeks, to shareholders of record on October 5th. So if you want to still buy the shares, you want to get in on the dividend, you still have time. I'll post a link there in chat. No McCormick, Gary? Well, I guess September 22nd. I put too much in chat. I only put 200 characters in there. Alright. There we go. That's enough. There we go. Wednesday. Paychecks. I don't know how many, they process payroll for, tens of thousands of small and medium-sized businesses and some large-sized businesses as well. You guys look on the bottom of your paycheck. I bet you Paychecks, Paychex, is on the bottom of it. So they're reporting on Wednesday the 30th. Get a nice little consolidation. Got you an uptrend. Kind of a wedge going on, but it's still just going straight sideways. Here's what I'd look for. Is the possible 90 calls on it and maybe selling. I would you want to be above that. I don't know, maybe sell the 95 puts. Or not sell the 95 puts, excuse me. Above there. Do a spread on it of some sort. I like this for a possible move. I mean, it's coming back here, this pivot area right up here back in March. I like that for a move back to 90. Let's check and see what the call prices are on it. Oh, the UNFI, excuse me, PAYX. I still have that open. Let's close them out. Yeah, we'll bring the PayX over. PayX options. There we go. And this is for the 90s. Up 1,200% today. Wonder if they started making this option today, because sometimes when it says that, I'm like, they were only a penny yesterday. Well, they did go up. The minimum 5 cents I ask is 20, so you get in at $10 to $15 thereabouts. It's asking for a big move. Yeah, you have anything on when they last reported? I hate that this software is not working right. When did PAYX last report? I hate asking people on the street for stuff because I'm very self-sufficient, but my software is just not working right. I'm trying to find it here. Let's see, PAYX. Second quarter. Okay, so I guess paychecks. Script. So July the 7th. Is that right? Yeah, and then October will be 3 months. So yeah, okay, I guess they July the 7th. And the headline is fourth quarter fiscal 2020 earnings and revenues decrease on a year-over-year basis. So that's wasn't good definitely then. But, however, their stock still, that was in July, the stock rallied since then. We're sitting above the 200. We have this whole confluence, the 20, the 50, and the 200. The 200's been sloping down, which is good. And then you have the 20 sloping up there. We're sitting between the 20 and the 200. Asking it to go to 90 would be a huge, huge deal. There we go. They are cheap and tempting. What's the 87.50? That's just because nobody's on there. 80s are $1. The 82.50s, and you got till October for 50 cents. Not too bad, or maybe we could fill at 45 cents. Not a bad look there. Not bad at all. All right, let's look at other upcoming earnings, guys. How many shares of Costco you got, Gary? What do you got? 10,000 shares now. I know you've held it for a while. Now here's an interesting one. Next Thursday is going to be pretty nice. Oops. Bed Bath & Beyond is reporting next Thursday. Yeah, Annie, I got Costco calls, the 360s, expiring Friday. Yeah, expiring Friday. Oh, excuse me. What calls do you have, Annie? All right. Yes, you did. Annie, I said, which Costco calls do you have? I have the 360s expiring tomorrow. All right, we're moving on. So Bed Bath & Beyond. They're reporting on Friday. Excuse me. Next, where are we at here? I don't know, I got reset here. Next Thursday, October 1st, Bed Bath & Beyond is reporting. This stock, I thought was left for dead down here at $4. And then all of a sudden, of course, the whole market coming to be recovering. But, their stock have been not doing too well for a number of years. But now they're closing more locations. Trying to become more profitable. So I think the anticipation of them doing that has ratcheted the stock up in their notch. I mean, it was just at 12 a couple weeks ago, and now we're in the 14s. So they're reporting on the 1st of October, next Thursday. Like that for a move to 16, downside risk will be 12. So that's on the, I was buying it. Downside risk 12, looking for a target of 16. 55% short. Wow. That's pretty significant. Yeah, but I mean, with the news and stuff, so that's another reason why it's driving up. As Gary said, so Bed Bath & Beyond, 55% short float. And you got the quick float on it. I have to go look it up. BBBY. What's the, I know 55% short. What's the total float? I'll look it up real quick. All right. 118 million. And yeah, so now it's increased, 55%. That's huge, guys. So that means, over, say, about 60 million or so. 69 million is short. I'll do a screenshot here. You guys can take a look. And, all right, so short percent of float, 58%. Short interest, that 58% equates to 69.3 million shares. Shares in the float, 118 million. Market cap still of 1.8 billion. Wow. I didn't know they had a market cap of that much. So they are over $1 billion. I mean, they do have a lot of assets. I think I checked the balance sheet. Here's a screenshot of it. You guys will take a look. Float percentage, etc. Yeah, thanks, Gary. I like that, man. I do. I do. Let's see here. How about Zoom, man? That big pop yesterday, that would drop, what, 50 points today? 60 points? I'm just looking at it, just popped up. Yeah, what was the high yesterday? It hit, what, 529, call it 530, and then a low of 460. So you're talking 30 and 40, 70 point drop from the high yesterday morning to the lows this morning. 70 points. Unbelievable. But again, is it done? No, it's fine. It's going to continue. I'm looking at way out of the money calls into next year on this. I'm talking 700-800s. I think though, I was looking earlier today, and as far out as I could see, I checked even a year out, 2 years out. The highest strike that they were making a market in was at 750s. So I was hoping they'd have something like 1,000, and I was going to scoop up about 100 contracts. But they're only making a market at 750s, and they're actually somewhat expensive. So if I got the 750s, it maybe might have been one or two, but I'm talking. I was looking for like some 5-cent options, like 1,000 way out. But anyway, so Best Buy reporting next Thursday, October 1st. Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond. I always say that. Reporting next Thursday. Keep an eye on that one. Also next Thursday, Pepsi. I own Pepsi. Pay a nice dividend. They're reporting before the bell. Bed Bath & Beyond is as well. Straight consolidation sideways. Can't break that 145 before the corona pandemic. So you got up there to 144, 143.80. You got close. But it's been kind of trending down here below the 200. We did pop above it back in July. You made a high. Now we're kind of trending down below it with the market. But, Pepsi's just a good, steady Eddie stock. It's not necessarily, now, here this year it has been, but, in a typical year, all things being equal, Pepsi's not going to put in a $10 move in one day or a $5 move one day, although it's had some, but that's just because of the volatility this year. But looking for good things. Again, everybody at home. The restaurant business has slowed down, obviously, with not many people going out. But I'm sure maybe they're selling more 2 liters and cases of canned Pepsi, etc., because of the everybody staying at home and all that whole thing. Another one. Speaking of that, the same trend. Reporting same day as Bed Bath Beyond Pepsi next Thursday, October 1st. Own this one as well. Constellation Brands. Big company. Love it. They are ramping up their seltzer brand, I believe. Look at some updates here on STZ. Now here, if you look here at the news, on the news feed here, analysts expect Constellation Brands to report a decline in earnings. A decline, year-over-year decline in earnings on lower revenues for the quarter ended August 20th. This widely known consensus outlook is important in assessing the company's earnings picture, but a powerful factor might influence its near-term stock price is how the actual results compare to these estimates. So the wine liquor beer company expects quarter earnings $2.50 per share, represent a change of minus 8%. I mean, analysts expect it. Analysts can expect it to go down, the stock goes up. Analysts can expect it to go up, the stock goes down. Now, are they always right? No. Are they always wrong? No. So you just kind of take it with a grain of salt. And I believe that they're going to be reported good earnings. But, do I know for sure? No, of course not. Interesting, and I'm just reading this right here. go. Top beer stocks for Q4 2020. So, I mean, there's microbreweries and seltzers and just new kinds of types of alcohol just popping up all over. Coke's getting into it. I think Pepsi's getting into hard seltzer. There's all kinds of new breweries, just everything popping up all over the place. I mean, you got to remember, beer, wine, recession proof. When the economy's doing good, people drink. When the economy's doing bad, they drink, and probably drink even more, obviously. So I'm looking here, just reading a few things. 12-month PE, profit decline, market cap. Why they're I own Sam as well, Sam Adams, Boston Beer Company. 12-month trailing return of minus 2.7%. They just acquired a Kentucky-based distillery called the Copper and Kings American Brandy Company. So they produce brandy, absinthe, gin, and other distilled liquors. But I like STC. I'm holding them, staying long and strong through earnings. JBL. Look at it. What is G coming in now too? I got Gary, got Doobie. Where's G on the way? Is don't fucking bring D-Mac in here. I tell you that damn much. Block his ass. Yeah, man. Definitely. You've been holding that one a while. I like it, man. I like it. Oh, wait on G to come in and have the trifecta. L and G not talking. Well, L just said something. Was G in here too? Oh, yeah, I know. L and G not. Lance and G not talking. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm just going over some earnings. Again, maybe not the most entertaining person on YouTube, but hey, I know what the hell I'm talking about. So I might as well. I see plenty of other people out here just talking nonsense and have no clue what the hell they're doing. And I'm like, you know what? I need to start streaming more, and so I have been. And Lance, don't forget to subscribe, man. Let's look at some more earnings. All right, so next Thursday is a big day. So we have Pepsi, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Constellation Brands. Friday, nothing. Then Thursday the 8th, you get a bunch of some of the airlines start reporting. So I'm going to go out more than a couple weeks. That's 3 weeks out. So let's go back to Costco. And any other stocks you guys want to look at, discuss, analyze, we'll do that right now. And I'll have it open for any stocks anybody wants to look at. We'll pull them up. I'm liking Costco, though. I like me some Costco. Yes, sir. Look at it. It doesn't look like Costco's releasing a CR today based on price action. There's no minimum. I started to doubt this will go up even if they release great numbers. Well, you guys better go and follow him. Sounds like he knows what he's talking about. I swear. It's like a BJ, man. How's their sales been? Have you been in BJ a while, Gary? You were talking about it. This thing's going down even more today. Look at this, man. I saw something, was that like some partnership? I saw it this morning, but it was already at 14. I didn't touch it. 17. Now we're back to $8. Yeah, you don't marry these. When you get in, get out, and move on. They didn't quit it. Hey, thanks, Lance. Appreciate it, man. KLDO, guys, look at this, man. 2 million volume, 131 average. Doing the big old curl here. Look at here, man. I like that. I like it. I like it. Over 9. What's the news on? No specific news. Well, something's moving it. Massive volume is coming in. I mean, we're talking 20 times normal volume. 22 times, actually, according to scanners. It puts in some choppy moves. Over 9. Over 9, there's nothing specific holding it back, but I mean, this thing's just a chop fest. But this is the first time it's made one of these moves, this much volume since ever. Excuse me. Looks like it IPO'd in early 2019, and you have volume there at 1.1 million. Today we're putting in 2.2, so there has been some volume ramping up, in the last couple of days here. I wonder, maybe a buyout, something's going on that somebody knows about for this massive volume spike. What's the float on this? Yeah, relatively low, 12 million, not like super low float. So I don't know, something's going on with that though. And you guys see anything specific on that? On KLDO? I don't see anything in particular on it either. There it goes. Like I said, nothing's stopping it until 10. It can roll through that chop. KLDO, I'm just looking up. Nothing upcoming investor conferences. So unless they're speaking at some conference today, but I don't see anything about it. Yeah, I know, that's interesting though. Well, nice little pop though, man. Somebody's setting this up for power hour here. Look at this. I mean, 500,000 almost came right on this candle. Previous 5-minute candle was 36,000. The volume was coming in there all day, but I mean, just on this specific 5-minute, look at that. Just a nice pop there over the 827 highs. Here's if y'all want to look at that article. Top beer stocks. Most of you guys know them, but I'll just put the link in there if you guys are interested in looking at that. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, man. It's like everything comes full circle, I reckon, huh? What's up, sweetie B? What's the word? We were just looking at this KLDO right before you popped in here. I think it was coming up to 827, the daily highs from this morning. And then it just all of a sudden just popped and ran all the way up to 935. Getting a little pullback in here now. Watching the time and sales. Not super huge size coming through though. I mean 150, 200, 300, no 1,000, 2,000 share orders coming through. Insider, let me go look up something on Finviz, see what we got. Let's see if we find anything there. Most recent, there was a downgrade. That was back in May. That was to $8, or it's just at $9 now. Insider buy June 4th, 2 million shares at $7.50, and then the director bought same day 33,000 shares at $7.50. That's the most recent insider buys or sales. So just buying, definitely bullish. And you're talking the insider buys 2 million shares. That's $15 million. Obviously, he's not putting $15 million down because he thinks the stock's going to drop. So that tells me maybe a sale's coming. I don't know. Something's definitely going on with this crazy volume coming in today. Definitely keep that on your radar. Oh, David deal with options now, huh? Look at you now. 25 calls for next week for Snap. You bought them today? That's a pretty good deal. Not a bad price. I got the 27s. I got them. I think I got them last week sometime. I'll bring it over. I think I had two. I got one left. Let's see. I had the 10, 16, 20, the October 16th 27s. I paid $61 for them. So yeah, I had a couple. I sold one at 82, and then I'm holding the other one, letting that ride. Yeah, that's not bad. You got a week's time in for 25. I like it. Right? Not perfect there, but anyway, those two there are outliers. That's why I didn't go underneath them. Yeah, there was a lot of activity last week in the 26s, the 27s. So yeah, I mean, you should be able to at least double your money on those. That's pretty good. What's up, Bill? My furnaces come back around. Let's look at Amazon. What a great dip by the other day there, man. 28.75. You talk about some out of the money calls. I think they're reporting the end of October. Let's double check. Amazon. They always report that second, third week of earnings season. They're expected to report between October 29th and November the 5th. So we still got about 6 weeks to go. But this is something I was looking at yesterday. All right. I'm going to you have to give yourself of course, the more time you give, then the more. I said November 6th. Yeah. They won't go any higher than that. That's messed up. Oh, there we go. November 6th. Well, I want to go any higher than. Did y'all see that? November 6th. I want to look at the It won't go higher than the 3,200s for November 6th, which is only $160 out of the money, which is nothing on Amazon, which is $160 I said, and what's the premium? $160. What? I want to go to like 3,800s. That's messed up, because that would cover earnings between October 29th and the 5th. Let's go to the 20th of November. All right. But did you see that for some reason on November 6th? Can someone else check out on their platform? On November 6th, Amazon is not making a market, or nobody, whoever, Morgan Stanley makes the options market, is not making a market above 3,200 on the calls. Gary, Lance, can you check out? That's weird. Huh. Anyway, I'll go out to the 20th. What's the 4,000s? 3,400. 38 is 52. Let's look at the price ruler here. So we're sitting at 30.42 to there. So you're looking at a 16% move. Whose last time was there. That's when you went from 2 to 23, 2,400, which is 25%. I mean, I think they're going to have another blowout earnings. I don't see why not. Although the AWS is growing like wildfire. Everybody's ordering online. And you know what I'm really excited about is for the fourth quarter report, like next March or April, you know, like when they report their, or whenever it's going to be, like, I don't know, January, February, to report the fourth quarter for this upcoming holiday season. That's going to be huge, man. That's going to be awesome. So, okay, so that's 16% approximately from there back to the highs from where we're at now. Look, I mean, that's right there. That's still $500 out of the money. And you're still paying $9,100 in premium. Now, of course, it doesn't have to get all the way up to $4,000 for you to profit. But I like the, and that, matter of fact, as soon as I was talking about Amazon, I get a little on the phone. Amazon is trending at up 1.1% right now. As soon as I say something about it, I like that. The only problem is, see over here on the right, my buying power. So 34.60, and I got 30. That I leave me with $100. Yeah, I've had to take care of some expenses here, so kind of running low. I don't know, but I like it for me. November 20th, that gives you almost 2 months of time. Earnings the end of October, first week in November, so that covers the earnings. I really wanted to go to that earlier strike, but it's not making it up before on November 6th, and they're not making a market above 3,200. And I don't understand that. What's up, Matt? There you go. I know you'd catch from Matt. You sell your TCS yet, man? What's up with that? Well, if I typed it in right, I guess I could pull TCS up. Kind of scattered today. Low volume, but I told you. What did I tell you, man? Remember we talking the other day? I said, look, if 6 holds here, and this was yesterday or the day before, I think it was the day before, on Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, I believe. And I said, if 6 holds, I said that, that'd be bullish. Well, we tapped 6 yesterday. Today, guess what? We tapped 602, back up to 640. So I think as long as we can continue to hold 6, we'll make some new higher highs on the way back up towards 7. And again, to keep on moving. But I think that one expires soon, though, don't it? You got a surprise for me. Hey, Matt, did you click the bell notification? That way you'll you'll get an alert if you're signed into YouTube when I'm live. If you're just subscribed and you're not on YouTube, then you're not going to get an alert. You'll just get an email or whatever, and then unless you're in your email, you're not going to know. So just make sure you click that the bell notification. That would be that one. Well, it's right here on yours. I don't have one. I was on mine, but there it is. You know where it's at, man. Yeah, buddy. Surprise! You got me $1,000 check. She got killed. What? I thought you had the options. I didn't know you bought the common shares. You bought them at $6.90. Yeah, you said you were out of buying power, couldn't, or you done no more day trades left and couldn't sell. All right, Lance. I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping by and subscribing. What's the surprise though? That you bought 100 shares at $6.90, or you got like 800 people going to subscribe to my channel so I can start monetizing this and making some of the little side money here and doing like everybody else. Because you know I provide good quality content. May not be the most entertaining, but I know what the hell I'm doing. Send you something on stock to us. Well, what is it, man? I mean, you're going to send me something on stock to us. All right. Well, you send it. We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look. Yeah, son W. Yeah, because you remember you couldn't sell them. I know that because you were out day trades. You were thinking about selling them, but then you wouldn't be able to trade for 3 months. So what's the word? Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Yeah, so you held them overnight. So did you make some money on them or what? Yeah, I guess because they went up. Yeah, that's right. So that was yesterday. Of course, you went here, went down, you went up to 4 back. Then we up again to 8. So where'd you sell them at? Yeah, you sold them up here. What, $7, $8? That's awesome, man. That's great. And don't forget to cut me in, 15% of that. So you made $1,000, then you owe me $150 for management fee. No, that's awesome though, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'll stick around here for a little bit of power hour this afternoon. Probably not the whole thing. I wanted to look at something here real quick. Oh, okay. So you sold them at 9. So 9 o'clock. You sold them at what? $5 and something. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing with Robinhood on the pre-market and after hours. Like after hours, you can't buy or sell past 6 p.m. And then in the morning, which I think is stupid, they let you sell 2 hours afterwards or buy or sell. But in the mornings, they only let you buy or sell half an hour before the open. I think that's stupid. I don't know why they do that in the morning time. Whatever. But good, man. I'm glad you made some money on it. That's awesome. What's up, Gary? Um, Costco. I got I've had it for a few weeks. The 360 calls expiring tomorrow on Costco. 360. So obviously expire tomorrow. So this thing needs to get up towards very very close to 360. Hopefully, maybe even getting the money. That'd be asking a lot, but if we have a good report, that definitely the stock will move on that. After hours, we'll have to. You can't trade options after hours, so it's all what the stock's at in the morning time. I hope so. We'll see. Oh, so Sun W, you had 150 sold at 530, and then 78 after market open. Man, dude, he did kill it, man. Hey, see my PayPal, man. You know we're sending that 50% management fee now. That's awesome, man. Yeah, Costco, man. If they do not meet expectations, the stock will sell off for a week, a few days, and then it gets bought back up. I mean, Costco is just one of them just great companies. They make most of their money off their memberships. So we were going through everything earlier on Costco when I first started the stream here about an hour or so ago. DPW popping. Excuse me, what's up here? I'm going to move that over to the middle. Let's shoot for that. Just so, tell me what if that looks better right there. I'm just, not an expert streamer here, but is that better? Kind of in the middle of the screen. I just don't want it like over the charts so much because I want to be able to see the charts. That's the most important thing. Does that look better? W. Costco new highs. 347.30. New highs on the day. A little pullback, that's fine. 347.30, which is up there near the pre-market. We were going over other stocks that reported as well, Matt, earlier. Run back through them all, but next Thursday is a big day, the 1st of October. You have Bed Bath Beyond, Pepsi, and Constellation Brands reporting. Remember, we're at the end of earnings season, and then here in a couple weeks it starts all over again. All the big S&P companies start reporting early, and then the rest of the other little ones, they trickle in along the way. The scanner I use the most is right here on the left-hand side. See, it's Trade Ideas Premium. There is a link in the description, and I'll put this link there in chat as well. I've been using them for 6 years. I love them, and swear by them, wouldn't trade without them. Here's the link for Trade Ideas. Let me redo it here. Want to sign up? They also have a Trade of the Week as well, and they have several things throughout the year. Which actually they're probably getting ready to have one. I want to say in October, maybe November, where you can test out they have a full suite of software. You can test it all out for like $9 for 2 weeks. That's all it costs, $9. You get access to everything. These scanners basically they cost you about $3, $4 a day, which is pretty cheap. You can build your own scanners, and they have some built-in ones. They have quite a few built-in ones. But they're just so customizable. I like the presentation. This is within eSignal. Okay, this software is eSignal. Buy your sub. Hell, you can pay for it now, man. You made all that Sun W money. I'm sure. You couldn't afford it for a month. And like I said, if you want to try it for a month, it doesn't work out. You don't get your money back. But it's not like they're going to keep charging you. You just email them and cancel and that's it. 26 week trials. No, they're getting ready to have something, man. Like I think it's next month. They have it like 3 or 4 times a year, where for 2 weeks you get the access software for $9. So just go there, click that link. You don't have to pay. Just click the link and then just sign up for Trade Ideas. Not the software. Just sign up for Trade Ideas. And then you get access to everything. It's $26 for a week trial. 26 week trial. But just register. You'll get a link, and you know, and then you can download it when it becomes available in a few weeks when they do the trial. That's what I'm saying. So just go on there, register, put your name and email address in, and then they'll send you an email when the trials come along. The intensity watch, I'm not sure. I know what's his name. Garage Day Trader uses it. He likes it. He uses it for different things. I like this. It's just what I've used. I've taken a look at what he uses, and just different presentation or whatever. I like this better. That's all. They each have their positive, negative. You can do trade cryptocurrency. All kinds of different things. Here, if you have interactive brokers, you can trade right from the scans on interactive brokers. These are the main scans I use here. Okay, the ones set up: midday movers, $103 movers, penny stocks. Here you got over here trading is market watch below 15 RSI, new highs, massive volume now, massive down volume, RSI extremes, my options scan. What's going on in the options market right here? Look at this TCO. This popped 33.50 all the way up to 34s. Tell me something's going on in the $36 calls. The chat room's it's free. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. The trade ideas, just so you know, man, on the left, okay, that's trade ideas within this whole program you see on the screen here, like these charts, that's e-signal, okay? That's a whole different program. So, like this software here cost me $255 a month. So, that's different than this. But if you get the trade ideas, they have their own charts as well, which is very nice. So you'll see if you might be able to download like it's a 15-minute delayed version for free. But again, you're not getting up to the minute scan results. But if you want to try and just kind of take a look at it, like the free for now is 15-minute delayed, but you can do that as well. Download the free version. But if you want up to the minutes, then you have to pay for it. So who wants a scanner? It's going to tell you a stock's moving 15 minutes later after it's moved up $10, right? But what I'm saying is to get the feel of it and see how you like it, etc. Go download the free version, 15 minutes delayed, play around with it. I can send you some scans that I created. You can plug in on your cloud, and you can adjust, and you can do moving average crossovers. I mean, there's a laundry list of like what you can do and create with it. I ended up buying. I told you the 40s printed yesterday. There was 40,000 of the Tesla October 2nd 40 puts. I ended up buying the 60s. I bought the 60s. They were the same price. I just went up, another $20 for the same price. Why not? Yeah, you don't need e-signal now, man. Yeah, but I'm saying Trade Ideas does have charts with it. It's pretty cool. You can do simple drawing stuff. I mean, the e-signal here, this is like the Cadillac of charting. All right, they are the best, and of course that's why they're expensive. But yeah, over here on the left-hand side of the screen, I need one of them things. Does anybody know where I can get one of those? Where like it shows the cursor and like it shows up in bright yellow, so because some people don't know where you're looking at or talking about on the screen. Where do I get that? How do I get that, man? And if anybody knows, I'd appreciate it. Send me a link or something. Yeah, on those Teslas, a quick flip. I'm still in them. They expire next week. I have a sell order out. I wanted to triple it. I paid a dollar for them, and I'd like to triple. I'd like to get 3. The ones yesterday, they were as low as 3 on the 40s, and they went to 3. So, I mean, tripled their money. I mean, from $1 to 2 to 3. So that's pretty good. Oh, you got TOS? Yeah, TOS is good too. It's just sometimes TOS is like it's so cumbersome. Excuse me, to do things. I just I use it. I have TOS as well. You can see up here on the top of this other screen, but I have it open now, but I don't have privacy turned on, so I don't need anybody hack my account and see all my numbers and account number, et cetera, et cetera. So, but it's just sometimes so cumbersome. I just use it for entry and exit charts. I use this, and then I have several accounts over there, another one over here. So, what TOS? They have a lot of videos on how to set it up, and there's people on YouTube that have made videos about setting up your TOS. Yeah, they do have a lot of educational stuff on Thinkorswim on the TD Ameritrade website. I will say that. Yeah, but here's like certain scans. All right, so like let's pull this up, right? Power hour mover scan, custom created. Tweaked it, and I started on it like 5 years ago. Always tweaking it up. So I'm going to bring that down here, and we're going to see what's going on. Uber Cash. Oh, no. AHIS, little penny popper here. Yeah, on the active trader, right. That is a cool feature, man. I know what you're saying there. All right, so it's 3:01. Power hour just getting going, guys. Look at this. TECH. Power price stock. Triple topped. Couldn't hold. Fail. A lot of people say when you see a double top, because there was one here and there was one here. All right. That's within a span of 3 months. And then you have the triple top right there. Right? So a lot of people, when you see a double top, they sell it. Well, you would have been fine to sell it, but then when it came back up, you could have waited. And then the third time's the charm, and boom. Now, this sell-off on this TECH started, in early August, a month before the market sold off here that we're in right now. So it was going down before the market. Markets just continue to take it down. Sitting right here at the 200. From a risk-reward standpoint, I do like it. 200 to 231.68, and the last trade's at 231.83, basically right at the 200. So some traders are actually buying this off of support now. Of course, share size 1, so there's 100. That was selling pressure there, though. So you can kind of see the up or the green arrow or the red arrow just means whether that was the bid or the ask. So in other words, where do they buy or sell the stock at? So you can see here, someone just bought the ask, 231.63 for a share. Someone just sold on the bid there. That you can kind of, so that's what he's talking about, like reading the tape and seeing what's happening. Obviously, it's going below the 200 SMA. But when you see that, that's the red line here. It's very, very powerful. When stocks come down to it, it acts as support. When it goes, stocks are running up into it, it acts as resistance. Now, you can see plenty of instances where it didn't hold. But, overall, for the most part, again, trading is an art, not a science, that the 200 SMA is very well respected. Cursor colors Windows 10. Okay. Cursor colors Windows 10. But I just wanted to where it's for you guys, so I guess we change it to there. So settings, ease of access, vision, cursor, and mouse pointing. Vision. Under vision. Pink one. There's something that stands out, blue. But I like the cursor thickness. I made it as thick as I can. How come it's not? Look, I made it as thick as I can, and it's not. Cursor easier to see when typing. Oh, no, I don't need that, man. pointer color. So, alright, but it's not bigger pointer size. That's kind of cool. I just don't want it so big so I can't see what the hell I'm doing. Let's go back over here. Alright, cool, man. Yellow, would that be good? Yellow? What do you think? Yellow? I like this blue here. Well, see, it's not. How come it's not working? Oh, inside of there. I got you. Blue? What do you guys think? Yeah, no. Blue? No, orange? I think blue stands out. I just want something that stands out. Blue? You can't see it? Right there? Anybody else see that? The blue cursor? Blue. Anybody? I did yellow. Here's yellow. Let's look on Alright, cool. We're doing yellow. Yellow it is. Alright. Done. Yellow. If you yell you can't see my cursor, then I don't know what to tell you. Now, inside of the charts, now at the top of the charts, it's going to be the cursor. But once I get inside, it's going to default to the horizontal vertical lines. See, yellow. Now you said the blue was good. All right, screw you, man. I'm going with yellow. We'll change to blue next week. All right. So where were we? Now, I don't want my daggone cursor. No, that's too damn big, man. Right there. Hold on a minute. Let me get back in here. I'm not the cursor part. Like when I type in something, I don't need the cursor freaking 2 inches long. Easy access. Cursor. Alright. Alright, I made the cursor as small as I could. Why is the, man, I hate that. Oh well, that's alright. Turn it down just a notch there. How's that? Alright, we'll do that. Alright, I'm done screwing with it. As you can see in the Power Hour Mover scan here, yeah, I don't know. No weather quiet. I just sitting back listening, I guess. Churchill Downs. Now here you go. Interesting here. Look at the 140 level. No, 130, not 140 right there. On this downside, if we break, because if you look right here, about right there, right? You had that one little hammer count out. There's nothing really, we kind of tested there. If it broke below 150, I'd look for a move to the 140 area. We then broke through the 20 and the 50. So, yeah, and they're not even, a lot of their tracks aren't even open for gambling. They're doing horse races, but I guess you can bet some of them online. But like the main Churchill Downs in Kentucky, they do own a bunch of different properties, but the main one's there in outside of Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, Courser, yeah, I have a Costco calls on the 360 side. 360 calls expiring tomorrow. Definitely looking for a positive result out of them. Expectations are kind of high, so they're going to have to really, really blow it out and give some good guidance, for the stock to continue. But, we sold off this morning. We're back. We're up like 50 cents versus yesterday. on the stock. You can see kind of where we're at here. It's down with the market chop here. But if they report a good quarter, I'd like to see this thing get up to 360 because that's where my calls are. But honestly, I mean, if they really report a good numbers, 360 is not out of the question. Hope that answers your question there, Corsi. Yeah, the market's selling off here. We're still up. Sold off a little bit. We're still up versus yesterday's close, so that's a plus, man. I mean, yesterday's close was what, about, let's open it up so I can see exactly where it was yesterday. Close was... You go there, so about right here. Close enough. Oops, it's stuck on the extend right tab. Oops. For some reason, I don't know, whatever this cursor, my computer is like running slow now all of a sudden. Ever since I did this stupid cursor. Come on, man. They're talking the cursor's going to take up all this time. Guys, this computer I'm running is a 5 gigahertz. I got 64 gigs of RAM. Like, there's no reason for it to be bogging down here. All I'm doing is streaming. I got a few Chrome windows open and software, eSignal, and Thinkorswim. I mean, it's a lot, but, that should be bogged down. Had a little hiccup there. I was kind of disappointed because he said he pushed everything out on the battery, basically until 2022. And I think that's why the stock obviously sold off yesterday after hours and then on the this morning a little bit. But, I mean, it's rebounded nicely. So I think when they report their next earnings, that if they exceed the numbers, because they said they're going to do 500,000 total vehicles this year. When they report their next earnings, if they're on track to beat that 500,000 based upon the last 2 quarters and when they report the next time, that stock can continue to move higher. Yeah, but I mean, you got to understand Tesla, man. 350 to 450 points, that's nothing. Now, most $350 stocks don't move $50 in a day. It's nothing for Tesla to do that. It can move $50 a day, $100 tomorrow, and then drop $75 on you the next day. That's just how it is, man. It's a cult stock. I don't know what else to say. It doesn't trade on valuation. It trades on some technicals, and that's basically all there is technicals on, because valuation with a PE of 700 times earnings. Whatever. I'm going to look it up. Actually, right now, what's the PE of Tesla? Not that that matters on trading it, but the PE of Tesla is 1,014.96. 1,014. So it's trading 1,014 times its earnings. Just crazy numbers. There's no company doing that. I mean, if there is, fine, because I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's just purely just technicals, and you just gotta kind of watch it, engage, and know how it acts. That's all I can say as far as trading the Tesla and the news. So you gotta keep up with the news. But I wasn't expecting, after the yesterday sell-off and this morning, I wasn't expecting this reversal today. I will say that, but Tesla does its own thing. What else are you gonna do? Oh, this SPI again, continuing to sell off, which I knew it would. You can't. I said yesterday when it was at, I don't know, I think $10 or something. The 200 on the daily. Let's look. Where is it now? It said $1.36. No. 26. Yeah, I swear it was this one. It's all messed up now. But yesterday the 200 moving average was at 12 something, or 26. And I said do 26 today. We're at 26, and of course went all the way to 46 or 47. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, today just woo. Oops, wrong one. Sorry there. And then you know where I think it goes tomorrow? Yeah. Right on back. I think it's back to 5. But you know, it gets here in under 10, $7. You might catch some buyers, and you know they may run it back up. I'm gonna keep an eye on Costco um, for after earnings. Definitely, definitely. We'll see if these 360s print. Is that absolute 1.7 billion in options? I didn't think it was that much. That's crazy. No way, man. 1.7 billion. That's not as. Maybe that's what they're worth now, but he can't like exercise until what 5 years now or something. You know, I don't know all the exact details, but I don't. Is it really 1.7 billion? I don't know, man. I'd have to double check that, but. I'm gonna get out of here, actually, guys. I appreciate everyone stopping by, Matt. Thanks, good job on the Sun W. And if you could give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe, and you'll be informed when I upload new content. And thank you guys so much. Any other questions? Oh yeah, those tiers. He has certain metrics, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everybody, Gary, and whoever else is left in here. I'll catch you next time, and hit the like button on the way out. I'll see you soon.